Hi everyone, it's Emilia here. In this video I want to show you how to make a really pretty flower. It's I wouldn't say it's peony flower, but it's very similar, and I made it with my new dyes and with silk foam. I've got the dyes here. There is four different sizes of petals and two different sizes of leaf, and I'll be using the big leaf petal, the medium size, those two medium sizes of petal. I will take that away, and I'm using the silk foam from 14 Craft Bar. It's light pink and green foam. I have cut out all my petals, but I will show you how I do it. I just wanted to save some time, that's why I don't want to do it on a video. But I take the petal and just cut the strip of foam, which is slightly bigger than my petal, like that. Then I fold it in 5. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it will go to the die cutting machine. And the biggest, the big one, I folded in 4 because that was the easier for the length of the strip. So I've got 10 little petals. Okay, then I've got the next size, which I created from the big one. Just place it a little bit of the strip, so the bottom it's much wider here. And again, fold in 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 2 bunches like that, and I've got 4 bunches of full excuse me, full big petals. Okay, I just did it because I don't want the video to be very long. And with the green foam, just die cut 2. The foam is folded in 2, so there are 2 leaves, the big one. Okay, I have a poor baby at home, so I may need to stop the video sometime, but hopefully I can do it all. So just forgive me if I will have to stop. So I will plug on my glue gun so it will be warm when I finish shaping. And first I will add color. I had that flower in pink, and I will make this one more in purple, and I've got it oil pastel. It's a really nice color. So I will be using the purple, and I will start from coloring the edges. So I keep them all together, do not separate them yet. Okay, I will add the color at the edges first, then I will separate the petals and add the color all over the petal as well. I don't want to speed up the video too much, so I want you to see everything exactly what you can do to make this flower work for you, to make it very similar. I think I will take maybe a darker color as well. I've got what I got here. I got gelato. That's this one is grape, yes. So this is much darker, so I will add that color as well. Add that dark. So I have lighter and darker places on my petals. I usually don't talk too much when I make anything, so just forgive me if I'm quiet. But I'm not great joker, I think. Alright. Oops. I don't want purple on the leaf actually. So now I will be separating the petals and I will add more color inside them, but mostly at the end. And I want those little one to be a bit darker because they will go in the middle of the flower. So I like when the center of the flower is darker. And we add color on both sides. So as I said, it was 10 little petals, and this will be here mostly. And when I shape them, I try to keep them separately so I know which size is which. You can hear strange noises because my boy is playing with Lego, but it's not too loud, so I hope you can hear me well. I usually add voice at the end of the video, I mean after when I'm editing it, but I thought today I will do it while I'm making the flower. If I have to say something important, that'll be easier for me to say it on the exact moment. Okay, I think that's 10 petals. The little ones are done. Coloring takes a lot of time, but obviously you don't have to add color because the foam is colored already, but I do like to add a little bit of color. So then I'm adding less color here. I will maybe take the lighter one now. This foam is very, very soft. It's just lovely. It's very delicate, very easy to shape, and I think it gives really nice result. Actually, the pastel is quite dry. Maybe I will take the wet wipe because I can feel it's quite dry. Wet wipe will work a bit better than the foam pad. So I had 8 medium petals and I will have 16 the big ones. Actually, these are the big one. What have I done here? Oh, the medium one is here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be one more somewhere. Oh, maybe not. Anyway, 5. That'll be fine as well. And the 16, the big ones. The big ones, I'm not sure if I add, yeah, just a little bit of color, but the foam, this pink is really nice, so just here and there. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Just a little bit at the on the edges. Okay, that'll be fine for the video as I don't want it to be very, very long. Okay, so this I leave for later. I will start shape the little flower, the little petals first, and we do the same thing for all of them. So just grab the petal, grab the top of it, like fold, grab together and just roll slightly, and then put your thumbs inside the petal and try to stretch it to the sides a little bit up. It's really lovely stretchy foam, so you will have something like that, and you have to repeat that for all petals. And you don't need to use much, you don't need to press really hard because it's very, very soft. It will just take a bit of time to do it all. They all actually almost the same. I am really happy with my new dies because I know that I will have videos, and I know that you will be able to create very similar flowers. Lots of people like my flowers, and I want them, and I wanted give them a chance to create the same flowers as I do. That's why I made those dies to give them a chance to make exactly or very similar flowers. And I hope you will enjoy them because flower making is it's a lovely hobby. I think I used to couldn't make not even something similar to flower. Which now I do love to make Famiran flowers, especially I'm not very good in making paper flowers, but I'm going to practice it, and maybe one day I'll be happy with my paper flowers too. Not yet then, because foam is much more forgiving. So we've got the little one, and I will have them here, few medium, and we're doing the same thing for all of them. Oh, actually not. Sorry. Yes, because now I will start curling those the top of the medium petals back. So just with movement like that, I just grab the top and curl it back. Okay. So we will do that for the medium and the big petals. So stretch the same as the little one, then try to grab that top and fold back. So if you're looking for a foam, you can visit 14 Craft Bar. They've got Famiran, they've got silk foam, they've got organza foam. Organza foam is very, very thin, much thinner than silk foam. I didn't use it much, so I don't want to say anything about it, but if I will use it more, maybe I will have a video about organza foam, as few people were asking. I also want to invite you to my Famiran flower group on Facebook, which is called Handmade Famiran Flowers, and you can share your Famiran inspirations there, you can share your projects. I just ask people not to advertise anything, because the group is to support my page, Lady E, Emilia Sieradzan Lady E, and 14 Craft Bar, so we don't want, you know, advertising, but you can add your flowers, you can add your projects with flowers, you can have questions or answer the questions. So we're just helping each other to make pretty flowers, because it's really lovely, it's very relaxing. I just love to make them. Okay, still doing the big ones. I'll try to rush, but you know, I cannot rush too much because the flower will be ugly. so So yeah, so I try my best. I could speed it up, but then you will not be able to make it with me, which now you can make it with me. You can sit, take your foam and cut out the petals, and I mean, yeah, you cannot actually do it with me like today because the dies are not out yet, but very, very soon. They will be out at the end of the week, and I will have the list of stores where they are available. But before you buy, that's why I'm making a video, because before you buy, I just want to show you what you can do with it. I don't want you buy the die which will be, you know, sitting on your shelf. I just want you to use it and to be happy with it, to create beautiful flowers with it. That's why I decided to have few inspirations before I will release the dies to the stores. I will not have my not yet, at least will not be having a store, just wholesale, and I will have them in my Etsy store. But I'm not sure about the postage, can be expensive for the people from other countries. That's why I'm going to sell them to the stores in other countries. Okay, we are getting there. A few more. If you will visit 14 Craft Bar, I will have a link below the video. Then just have a look at their stamens, because they've got huge selection of stamens and all the flower centers. They've got also pastels and lots of things which you can use for flower making. It's a great store if you need anything for flower making. They've got, I think, everything. You can see it is really easy to shape it. It's just no pressure, very little pressure at least. Oh, I've got two here. And I will start sticking it together. Phew. That's a lot of petals, but as you can see, it doesn't take very long, and always you can skip this part in a video and start watching when I'm sticking it together. Okay, so I will start with little flowers. Obviously I need some stamens. I will take the green stamens, the same, the same as I had here. So bunch of stamens. I can count for you if you really want, but usually I take just a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, my 13 number. So I've got 13 stamens. Okay. And I will also need a piece of wire that will help me to have. My camera went off. I don't know why. It's still a new camera, and I I do not know it exactly, but I don't know. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm just folding those stamens over the wire, and I will twist that here, and that will be my holding piece. And I will add a little bit of glue inside of the stamens here so they can stay in place. Okay, and I want to add some plastic wires as well, stamens. Sorry, I will take 2. These are called bush stamen. They are from 14 craft bar as well, and I will add one on one side, one bunch, and the other one on the other side. Okay, then I'm going to take a tiny piece of foam yarn. I will maybe use that, actually silk foam. So tiny strip. It's probably half centimeter wide and 2 centimeters long, and I will just cover my stamens here all around. And then I will be sticking the foam to foam, which is much easier to do than stick it to the stamens. Okay, so we've got that ready. There will be lots of glue strings. Unfortunately my glue is not great, but then you can always remove it later. Okay, so we start with the little petals and we just stick them here, maybe a bit higher, so they go above the stamens. So just add the glue at the end of that strip and stick my foam. Then we add another one, and another one is covering the first one like half of it. Okay, and we will be going round with them. Oh, stay here. Then another one, so you just need to add a bit of glue on the previous petal, like that, and try to keep them equal here. So because the foam is very stretchy, so some will be shorter, some will be higher, depend on how you shaped it. We've got the 4th one, and I usually stayed on my finger, not nice. Okay, and we have one more here, so 5 for the first layer and another 5 on the other layer. Okay, we've got something like that, and we again go round, so the starting and the place when we finished, and still covering half of previous petal. Okay, so they overlapping. Second, oops, third one, this one needs to go a bit higher. You have to just look from the top, so they're quite equal. Another one, and one more. Okay, so we've got something like that. Oh, I didn't overlap them too much here, but that's fine. Okay, now we take those medium size and we add them the same way. They go slightly lower, just slightly lower. Okay, add a bit of glue of previous petal and all the way on the side. That's, oh gosh, those strings. I want this one to be overlapping more. Okay, that's why I've got that wire here on the bottom, because I hold to it. It is really helping. Okay, another one. not too much of a glue, because Farmuran sticks really easily. And the last one. So it looks really nice already. Big one now, big one. So I start when I finish the last one, and I be going, oh sorry, round and round. So those big ones will go now lower again. Just have to have a look. So it is not higher than the, I mean this flower sorry, I mix Polish and English. This flower particular is not the petals, those last one are not higher than the center, but you can try and make them higher. I wonder how it would look. I will try maybe myself another time. But now we're just going round with those big ones. So add a little bit of a glue on the bottom, and again they overlapping. Mostly half. Okay, I will add here dot of a glue a bit higher, because I don't want them to be very loose. So like here as well. Okay, so they will be keeping nicely together. There you go. You don't have to add all of those big petals. You just have to have a look how big you want the flower, because in one, when you are happy with it, you can finish. But I will add a few more, I think. Just let me have a look. It's a nice, pretty big flower already, but I think what I usually do, I just check if it's quite nice round shape, and I need to curl those a bit more back. And if I think that it's not round, maybe it's, you know, over or something, then I add few petals, but I'm not sure. I should leave it like that, but I will add one more layer, why not? But it is already really lovely. But I will go with the petals between now, between the previous layer, and a bit lower again. So this flower will be very full, as I say. Oh, my boy is really quiet. I wonder what he's doing. Okay. We'll take the darker one here. Yes, one or two more and we have the flower ready. Okay, last one, I think. Oh, sorry, that's my phone. I will pick up it later. Okay. How nice. Oh, I just love it. So I've got 3 left, and I will do something with them later. So now I'm going to cut off that wire, because I don't need it here any longer. And what I'm going to do with the leaf, I will just separate those leaves, because I've got 2 here together. I will give it a quick shape, so I'm just stretching them slightly to the sides, and the top I want to curl. Okay, and I'm going to do the same with this one. and I will add just a bit of darker green color. Okay. Actually, I will curl it a little bit more on the top. But you don't have to do much with them. Right, so I'm going to stick one leaf here, very near the center. Okay, and the other one, oh, that was hot. The other one on the other side, like that. And I'm just going to add a dot of a glue here as well to secure the biggest leaf. Okay, that's it. Maybe I will secure this one as well. Just tiny dot of a glue. Oh, I love that flower. It's very, very nice. Have to just give it a shape, and that's it. Okay, yes, that's my flower, and I hope you will be able to create similar one. I hope you like it, because I do think it's really, really pretty. Very, very nice. My dies will be available soon. I will have more videos to inspire you, and if you will buy them and if you will make the flowers with them, please tag me on social media so I can see them. I want to see what you create with them. I am really, really happy because they works great, and I'm happy with the result. I was really afraid to do it because I wasn't sure, you know, how it will work, but I am happy now. Thank you very, very much for watching. I wish you have a lovely creative day, and see you soon. Bye bye.